Yo, what it do? This is Very Rare. We're in the basement. I'm JP. We got my man, Director Dank over here. The homie X with Blestd, the clothing brand, straight out of Nashville. Say what's up to the people.
Yo, what's happening? This is a very, very rare interview because I don't really like cameras like that. So let's get it.
Hey, we appreciate it, man. First things first, could you tell us about Blestd name? I know it's spelled a little different than what you normally see.
Yeah, Blestd is BLESTD. That's an acronym for Born Legends Excelling Selves Through Destiny.
Wow.
So, you know, it's very recognizable.
Yeah.
It's kind of like either you get it or you don't by like first glance, but usually people get it.
Man, I'm about to say, you'd have to not have the vision to.
Yeah, you have to, like, if you don't, just by looking at it, if you can't get it, then maybe you just need to widen your vision a little bit. Maybe you should,
And I appreciate that, like, with the fact that, you put Jesus in the basement. That's what's going on right now. And are there any, like, theological, like, ties to this brand? I've also seen you use the Ankh before. And
it's spiritual, like,
Spiritual.
Religion is a man-made thing. It's a man-made institution.
Word.
Blessed is strictly spiritual. Everybody knows what it's like to be blessed. Like, you're your own blessing.
Wow.
Ooh.
I like that.
Religion is the business of spirituality. Boom.
Exactly.
If you don't know, now you know. Where you from, man?
Originally, I was born in St. Louis, Missouri. Love St. Louis. Shout out.
Swang.
Yeah.
Shout out Nelly.
Shout out Nelly.
Chingy.
People slept on Chingy and Jaquan and Jibs. Nelly,
Baller baby.
Yeah, man.
Love
Nelly put on. He had this era. He had like a legit era of hip hop, man. Dude was like a new LL Cool J, like legit.
And he had 2 L's in his name.
Man.
He literally was, though. I see that.
I also grew up in Washington, D.C., too. So,
Oh.
little city hopping,
City hopping?
Was LL that popping, though?
Yeah.
Like, Nelly was like king, though, for a minute. Like,
But-
Nelly was like low-key A$AP Rocky at like
but
2000,
LL
whatever.
was LL when there was no, like...
No blacks. He was
legit, like... LL came on the scene being like a low-key pretty boy, kind of, but he was hard.
Mama said
And
knock
Nelly,
you out.
he came on not rapping about violence, but his family's plugged in St. Louis.
Oh, word.
His family is the plug. He wanted to rap about fun. You can't rap about
Street sweeper, baby, cock ready to let it go. That
That's-
sounds like violence to me. And that was his country grammar. Was that
but
not?
You have to in St. Louis.
But it
we
just
know how
sound.
to have fun.
He sang it or he rapped it and like sing along school type melody.
Exactly.
But if you watch the Complex, the coverage with like Magnum Opus, they talk about that. I did the background on that.
Yeah,
he was saying that street shit, but he said it in a way where like, you know what I'm saying? You could listen to it in the car with your mom and she wouldn't even notice.
That's St. Louis. We have fun, but if you got problems, it pops off like that in St. Louis. That's why the city is, it's just like that. Everybody knows how to have fun. In St. Louis, generally, we have fun carrying people, but then as a whole, people with it. People with it, man, in St. Louis. So Nelly really put on for the city. Now, as far as
recognize St. Louis, they with it.
As far as DC goes, man, DC was a cultural shock for me because St. Louis, unfortunately, a lot of those people have like a one-track, mind.
Southern.
Well,
no,
it's Midwest. It's just, it's like country.
It's like lay back.
Yeah, but you don't see too many. You don't really see Latinos in St. Louis at all.
Really?
The only Asians,
Breaks
like
my heart.
Indians that you see or go to SLU.
It's just because it's so Midwest. It's so tucked in.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Man.
You said Indian?
Like Indians, like not Native American, but like Indians
Red dot of feather.
And a lot of the Asians go to SLU in Washington.
I had a little shorty from SLU that was Indian. That's crazy.
That's where they be at. Or Wash U.
She went to Wash U, matter of fact.
Yeah.
She was smart as hell.
Oh, yeah. St. Louis got some prestigious eggheads there, man.
Prestigious
But
eggheads.
as far as like the demographic, the quote-unquote locals, man, it's black and white.
Yeah.
In D.C. was the first time it's like you see like a culture. Like they had the train. They had like an African festival there. They had museums.
DC, the international
DC,
like,
that is that.
Like everybody's coming from everywhere. In
Yeah.
DC. The one time where I went with my boy Yates, shout out to Yates, man, like that shit was insane, dude.
Did
like,
you fly in?
Yeah.
You been in that airport, man?
Dude,
I literally had to run
all the
from
nationalities.
flight to flight. Like it was so big.
Yeah.
The airport.
I had somebody greet me, so I was like, man, this is so good to be out to another place, but the whole city is just like confusing as shit. Like when you get into the inside of it, I was like, dude, why they got? Because it's, I guess, designed on a Masonic grid. I guess that's what's going on right there.
But I mess with DC because no building can be higher than the Capitol, so it's open sky.
Open sky?
Like it's like an open sky. You know how New York is? You can be on one grid and never see the sun.
Whoa, no.
In
no
DC, no building is higher. That's why the Pentagon is wide. Everything is wide.
That shit is so big. I never do that.
But it's not tall
because
you can't. The monument doesn't count because that's a monument.
Thanks for that insight right there. That was dope.
Yeah.
What's up? All right, getting into the clothes
for sure.
How long have you been what you would call an artist, or have you been creating clothes? How did it come about? How did you feel like you needed to get your creative expression out to the world?
Well, man, it started. First with the idea, because I'm not new to like T-shirt branding, because I had one with my homie Eric, man. Shouts out Eric.
Oh, wow.
What's the name of that?
It was Ragamuffin Cal. And let me tell you about Ragamuffin Cal, right? So when I was in D.C., there used to legit be this junkie wino that would always walk. So we made a character for him. And we had a band of friends, and we just made like ratchet homeless people. And then Ragamuffin Cal was the name of one of his friends. We just made up. So why not make a T-shirt brand like this? This was a long time ago. Like, why not?
Wow. I'm hoping that you still have photos to substantiate this, because I will be peppering them all throughout this video. This sounds wild right here.
Is there any lost files?
We'll check the lost files for him.
Yeah,
we got the lost files.
I can see. It was live, but then no, like everything in life, you gotta take pieces from it, and I had to be you had to be grounded first. I've been studying the game for a long time. It just seems like anybody can make a T-shirt brand, or anybody can make a brand. You know what I'm saying? You just do it, but you got to find out something like with staying power. And so, I took my marketing, and I wanted to make a brand that stuck. And once I came up with Blestd through brainstorming, it didn't even take that long. But
blessings.
I just had to figure out with zero money, well, a very low amount of money, how to create a brand. And I linked up with my homie John Doe. Shouts out John Doe. Shouts out Hoodlums.
I know John Doe.
John Doe, yeah.
Everybody knows John Doe.
Yeah, everybody knows John Doe.
I do know that nigga though. I know
John Doe.
Yeah.
But he taught me like the screening process, and that's all I needed.
Man, wow.
Like once I was shown how to screen print and do all that, it was over with.
That's wild, dude.
And I just went crazy. I just started screen printing on my jackets and messing up a lot of clothes. But yeah.
How long have you been making pieces for Blestd?
Blestd was actually founded on March 3rd, 2014. Okay. So I might do something for anniversary. I might not.
So about to be the 3 year.
Yeah, it's about to be the 3rd year.
Boom.
So I say almost 3 years, but it took a while. Like, it takes a while to learn the process. It's one thing just to do it step by step, but I'm the type of person I have to like take it apart and analyze it for me to understand. So it took me like, steps. I had to go steps and see why, why and how to do this. And once I did, I made it my own. Like it's rather easy.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Man. But taking all these different steps and all these directions, like if we take a step back and look at your marketing degree that you were just bringing back, can you see, has this like helped you like help organize some of this brand for you? Or
of course,
is it drive behind everything that counts?
It's drive, but you have to know how things work to use them effectively.
Ooh, yes.
And this with Blestd, man, it may seem like it's everywhere because I made the brand look like once you see something, you can't unsee it.
Boom. That's
so if you
it's
see,
very recognizable.
Yeah, it's very recognizable, and that's just my brand. Like, it's my cosign. Like, I feel like I'm living true to my brand. And it's so when you look at it from the surface, it's like, oh, that's Blestd. Like, what does it mean? Like, you think it's like religious, and it could be if that's what you want it to be. Like,
but word to the social concepts you put behind these things. Like, word to the shirt that I'm currently.
Oh yeah,
right now,
the freedom fighters.
the freedom, like, tell me about the concept on this. Like,
Oh man, Freedom Fighters was released July 4th, and that's Independence Day. But at the same time, last year, I made it last year, July. Man, that year was crazy for police brutality and killing. It was crazy. So I just took the concept Freedom Fighters and I just replaced the T, with the machine gun, and I put it on a flag. So it's like symbolism. Like a lot of my brands, like earlier on, like I felt like I jumped too far into the future coming out. Because I already knew that I wanted to be like a pioneer in a street brand that's not like, I don't know, you could say urban, but it's not. It's a brand. Like, it doesn't really follow the same production guidelines because, I print everything myself. So each garment is like a piece of me. Like, I am the personification of that brand,
Man. The creator creating.
The creator creating. And I also did an Eye of Horus gold T-shirt.
I remember those.
And that was like a foresight.
Oh, of what's coming next?
Yeah, of everything, like opening up. The Eye of Horus, the third eye. Everybody's sensory perception is being opened up, and they realizing stuff ain't sweet like you thought it was.
Word to now, huh?
Word to now.
Boom.
And then of course I had a 420. That was my first one. The 420.
Something that bitch. That was
dope. So I like to have concepts. I want a brand that could ever changing. I also did collabs with artists like my homegirl Carlisa. Shouts out Carlisa. We did a shirt. That was the first collab I did. She has great vision, and it's just natural. Like, I would say, if you look at Karma de Garçons, Ray Kawakubo, she's like that. She's like just chic genius.
One of your influences?
Most stuff.
Easy. Like,
and
she's
that's
a great influence.
Who are some of the brands, that you would say are at the top right now? Or first off, let's say that. Who are some of the brands you like right now?
Well, my favorite brand of all time is Polo. It's Ralph Lauren, because it's like, dude,
it ain't Ralph though.
It's like you had a guy that come up with just a concept, and it's at every level. Like, you can buy a $3,000 shirt, you can buy a $12 shirt. It's levels to his brand. He got like horses, he got boats, he got polo mansions. He got like, his stuff is in the Olympics. Like, there's streams of, he just built the brand from the bottom up. Then especially, you can't go without saying like Supreme and Bape, which I don't really own any of the pieces. I just love the marketing, man. Like, Supreme its own culture. You have to buy into culture. You have to buy into that. They're not doing what you want. Like with me, you know, this is my brand. You know, it comes out, you know, white cap, white shirt, white sweatshirt, white hoodie, because that's the imprint. That's the original piece. And I make all those. But then when you switch the colors and the symbols up, the theme change. And Supreme been really good about that and opening up like cultural.
This latest switch, huh?
The
like
Louis?
Getting luxury out here.
God.
Yeah.
What a move.
I feel like they really transcended something
Not
right there.
since Ye
Like,
has the likes of Louis touch street.
they went from skateboards to Louis.
Man, yeah,
That's
that's
that-
amazing.
that's
The
that come up.
shoes, though.
That's that come up.
It's hard, man.
Have you seen the pieces?
Of course, man. I saw that $68,000 piece of trunk, like a trunk.
Prices are in?
Yes, they have a trunk for $68,000. The Louis trunk.
They really separate motherfuckers on that one. Damn, $68,000.
God damn.
Can we see that number on screen? God damn.
Man,
Do you have that?
Lord.
God damn.
You sure
I mean,
want
that,
6,800?
that's
No,
a spin
look
on
at
the
us.
trip.
68,000.
No, this is Louis though. I mean, the Louis trunks automatically, like the speedy bags.
They're not.
them-
They're like
they high.
15,000, 20,000.
They knew this was only gonna happen one
time, bro.
Like,
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
they're like,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna make 4 of these.
And you can say what you want about Supreme, they're popping, undeniably,
Undeniably.
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 Like, you know, a lot of people don't like Supreme because of
the hype.
and the fans of it.
Oh God.
Like example, like J. Cole. J. Cole he cool, but the fans will make you not like him.
Man.
If you talk,
That's
Touch
funny.
on that real quick.
like, okay,
I'm not knowing about this.
like, okay,
Let me hear about this.
J. Cole is popping and it's good. It's all good. It's gravy. But you think he's better than Kendrick Lamar? You think he's hungry like that? You think he gets on the track and demolish the track? Do
Yes.
you
I do.
like Kendrick?
He
I don't-
did you hear his new song?
Yeah, bro. But
Those
he
are two
came,
dudes
he
in
been
the same
he
box.
came out wrong. I feel like he came out wrong.
I
I feel like his career got stifled a little bit. He didn't have free range. He didn't necessarily, like, he went to college and all that. He didn't necessarily, like, he doesn't have like a image at all.
when I see he's transparent.
Cole?
Yeah, you can, in this rap game, like,
Yeah,
you know,
but he's on that intellectual rap though. That's not.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
so
And that's
it's like
But he's a
a lot
real
of people.
dude.
Yeah, he's a real cat. And no, I mess with him, but I'm just saying, like, he's a little boring. He's boring a
I
little
will
bit.
say. I will say.
He's a little boring. He's
I
not.
will say. I love J. Cole.
I mess with him.
One of my favorites for sure. But I like his lyrics more than I like
delivery and
his music
music.
as far as melody goes. Because
Yeah.
sometimes I don't. When I hear it, sometimes I listen to music. I don't even listen to the words.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I want to see what kind of vibe can you give me. And it's almost like how soul music is. It's not. You don't even be knowing what they're saying, but it's a vibe they put off. Why someone like Future is great. Someone like Young Thug. We don't be knowing what the fuck Young Thug is saying,
Yeah.
but we want to dance to that
I
shit.
mess with Thug.
But
J. Cole, we know exactly what he's saying,
Mhm.
and what he's saying is deep, but I don't want to dance to his music.
yeah.
So it's that's how I categorize.
Yeah,
that.
so that's how you look at Supreme. Like, if you look at Supreme, you may see quote unquote the most nerdiest suburban kids with their parents' credit cards wearing it. You feel me? But you cannot drown out the image of Supreme, no matter who wears it. Just like Polo. Like, you can see the quote unquote, if you think somebody the most bummiest person wear a polo, they won't diminish the brand because it's like, I can rock a purple label.
Because I got one too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, Supreme, it is
well
thrown in your
put.
face
Oh,
a lot. Supreme is there. Like, it earned that spot, So, shouts out. Supreme is doing their thing. I get a lot of cues. I look at it and be like, what makes it? Like, it has cultural influence in the background with the typography in it. It's red. The sticker. It's iconic. You have to be it's symbolic because you got the box logo. It has iconic font. has iconic cultural references and
And
rappers.
you know they took that, and it's Supreme's so cool. The lady who they took,
Kruger, something.
yeah,
Kruger,
that lady who they took the design from, she's not even gonna sue him for it 'cause she appreciates art that much. She's just like, cool, do it.
That's what's up.
And I'm sure they paid her or something. But speaking about these shoes, like Sue shoe, which shoes are you copping?
Man,
like
I'm
the LV shoes that just came out, or can you pull up them Balenciagas that we were looking at earlier?
man. Honestly, man, I am an aesthetic person.
Yeah, what'd you think about them shits?
Like, I've never really too hard followed behind shoes because you could have a lot of shoes, but at the same time, you pretty much end up wearing the same four.
That's funny.
So I rather get stuff that fits with anything I'm wearing. You know, of course, like Chucks, Stan Smiths. I love Stan Smiths. No laces. If you see anybody with Stan Smiths and low laces, I'm not saying I was the first one at all to do that, but that's what I do with the.
You say Stan Smiths with no
laces? Hey, you know the Run DMC did no laces.
That's
you know
like, how could you even say?
You know, but they don't do that now. A lot of people don't do that now.
No, it's dangerous. It's so dangerous.
No, not if you,
what-
not if you, not if you know
What
how to
Louis
walk,
V
man.
shoe are you talking about?
Louis V Supreme collab shoe. Did you see this shoe?
Yeah, I saw it, but I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, like between that shoe and the Balenciaga shoe. Show them that shoe.
All right.
Like, because you know what the Louis V Supreme shoe look like.
Is this it? This high top?
No, that's Gucci.
Wait, why did that pull up?
That was on the website that you're on.
Supreme.
But yeah, that show, it's very similar to the Mercurials my man's rocking right now.
Yeah.
That way dope. But this is of the sock shoe variety. Do you fuck with
This is that the Louis V Supreme?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got this one. This is a Louis
I get
V.
the white and red ones. The white and red ones is
No. Those are just the two colorways. You got to compare this shoe to this new Balenciaga Speed Trainer right there. That's hard, ain't it?
It's all right. It's not my style. It's not my style of shoe. Go. Let me see. What?
Versus that one or that one?
Well, whose style shoe is that Supreme? That clunky ass boot. That shit looks crazy.
That might be his.
Yeah,
style.
but
You like
it's
that?
a better.
Nobody's seen that before. That's why it's so dope. I've never seen.
Yeah, man. That's.
They
The
look
black
big on
ones
foot.
don't even look appealing to me.
I just saw a picture of David Beckham wearing the Supreme scarf and those white Supreme shoes.
I'm sure it goes hard with a nice pair of denims.
The shoes they kind of had a
Those
cool
would be
fit.
hard for denim. Like you could wear denim with that, but that's some
So what,
chino
you-
shoes.
They remind me
You
of
gotta-
creepers.
comfortable.
Which one do you choose?
The Louis V and Supreme ones, man.
Okay.
Those is cool. Those are cool.
I'm
the
gonna go with the Speed
Balenciagas,
Trainers,
but there's
'cause that's
better.
my swag.
There's better Balenciagas than that.
Comfort.
Oh, better Balenciagas, like the older stuff that's come out.
No, like I just seen a better aesthetically pleasing shoe than that.
The Balenciaga?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's what's up. We appreciate your opinion.
Yeah.
Are there any brands or designers that inspired you to get into making clothes?
Not really.
Just the culture, just wanting to make something?
I want, this is a cultural brand. Like I'm gonna branch off into a lot of aspects. I'm building a platform.
And that actually segues right into my next question. Do you have an overall goal? Is this something that you want to continue to evolve?
Oh yes.
But do you want it to evolve organically, or do you have a roadmap that you're trying to execute and get to?
I have a roadmap, and it's gonna be organic. But you just need funds. You need funds, man. Cause honestly, this brand, I have an online website, Blestd.com. But honestly, man, like hand to hand in is my thing. Like I'd rather do like a tour where I have my own rap artists and then I pop up in different cities and different venues just selling merch.
Well,
And then I can have like a theme and all that. Like I would like to travel, man. I want, I could if it was up to me, I could go to like New York and stay there for like 3 weeks and print in New York. I can go anywhere with this brand. All I gotta do is just order something and print them and just design the stuff beforehand.
Collaboration is the key.
Yeah,
Pop-ups everywhere.
Pop-ups everywhere. But I want to be one of those.
You want to be with musicians? So you want to be like the ASAP Bari to the mob?
No, I would be like it's a convergence because it's like I would move like a rapper, but I would be in the fashion world. So I have a vision of, say, if you wore a Bape, like that Bape jacket, you know, if you was like a rap, you know, that Bape, that Bapester, man, and I bless it, you know, in the back or on the side. People would look at that like, okay, I know that's Bape, but what is that?
I bless it.
You
I
don't,
like that.
you don't even. You don't even have to.
That's how you talk about.
You don't even have to like say where you got it from. Like imagine if Wiz or imagine somebody notable I just screen their shirt and that's it and they perform. People are going to want to know what is that, and you'll be able to get that.
That'd
from
be
me.
one hell of a position to get to.
Yeah,
bro.
it'd be big, and
You
also
got the roadmap for that.
oh yeah,
Hell
you
yeah.
got to start. You got to start from the bottom because everybody's trying to race to the top of the pyramid, you know. But the biggest is the bottom. We're the ones big. Like we make crazy people famous.
Collaboration.
We do. We make people famous. We make stars. Jordan could be Jordan, but if it wasn't for the people buying the tickets, looking at the commercials, buying the shoes, he wouldn't be who he was. And that's the bottom.
Man.
That's them.
Speaking of
So
stars,
I'd rather be out here, you know, being a platform, springing other people into the view.
But we just lost a star.
Oh man,
World
yeah.
star. Q. Man.
Yeah, that's untimely, man. That's very untimely.
Sorry to bring
R.I.P.
it towards a somber note towards the end, but like, can we appreciate Q for a little bit? Like what he brought together, like.
Yeah, man, you can't.
He put the internet like in a box. He accessed the internet to a hip hop taste. Like he was like, "You gonna like this?" Nobody does anything for black people. That's our biggest complaint, right? And then he fucking did that shit for us. He made it to a spot and gave back, gave out turkeys, did all this shit. So shouts to Q, man. I kind of felt
shouts
that way
out
when I
to
heard
Q,
that shit.
man. Like he was really responsible for taking a lot of my time up from 2010. You know.
That's the thing. Like people, you know, whatever age they may be, my older brothers, you know, through their years, they had, you know, it was like MTV, VH1 was like shit you went to for culture, but like for me, it was World Star.
Yeah, World Star, of course.
You know what I mean? I didn't watch TV. That's when I quit watching TV when shit like World Star got created. It was like, nah, I'm gonna go watch these videos.
World Star was
to
real.
The internet. Oh boy.
Yeah.
World Star was real. You didn't even have to look for stuff. It's like,
yeah,
if you see somebody get shot on World Star, they legit really got shot in real life. If you want some natural disasters, you find out a lot of stuff in hip hop, and they funnel it, like they funnel it for your view. You don't have to click on it, and you know, of course they had
you
ratchet
got the
stuff.
fuck shit,
it's World Star hip hop. Of course they're gonna show ratchetness.
But they gave you the real.
They gave you the
random
real
rappers that you've never heard of, but somehow they have music videos with bags of
and
money.
they gave you a chance, like World Star. Like, pay $500, baby. I get you on the stage. You got a nice little screenshot. How much your screenshot worth? Like, man, he gave a platform, man.
Yeah, World Star's a mad platform. Yeah, so and also I got, you know, I want to become a platform. So I am a platform for the most part. Like, I got a show coming up next weekend.
Ooh.
February 4th.
Okay.
You know, I got like a show, you know, Eventbrite. I got a nice lineup.
Oh, we got a link.
Yeah, it's free. I got a link.
Okay.
Oh, it's a link.
That's
you
a
know,
link.
free. You know, the details are in the link. It's going to be nice.
Man.
It's gonna be, you know, we're going to have food, drinks, fun, vibes, you know, and it's my birthday too, so.
What's your birthday as well?
Yeah, February 4th.
That's my boy's birthday too, man. My boy Ryan
It's-
Carter. Shouts to Ryan
Yo,
Carter.
It's my other homie,
Damn.
Uncle Trap. Shout
It's
out
my
Uncle
homie's
Trap.
birthday too.
Trap?
Straight
Uncle
up.
Trap.
Big Trap?
I mean, I guess from Detroit.
You play basketball all the time?
I don't know about
Okay,
all
different.
that. I just know,
There's a lot of
you know,
traps.
Uncle Trap,
Is he a DJ?
Bloomfield
Is he a
Trev.
DJ?
No, he's a rapper.
Okay.
You know, I linked up with him too. He cool.
But whatever you do, DJ, rap, as long as you do it with the people next to you, that's how you really doing it.
How much time we got? I want to do some a couple of shout outs, man.
I believe
all
we
right,
got some time for
this
some
will be
shout
the
outs.
end of the interview. Go ahead, get your plug in. Say
All
what's
right,
up.
man. Shouts out Black City. You know,
Ooh, there we go.
The Black Sun, you know, Dope, Mike, Gooch, everybody. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right. Shouts out Skip Fearless. Shout out DJ Mob. Now, if you don't know about DJ Mob, he is about to take over the city.
Ooh.
He has a project coming out February 3rd called Free Lunch. Now, he's a DJ like from Nashville putting on
Free
Nashville
Lunch?
Artists.
I feel like I heard that.
He's
before.
spinning us? He's spinning them?
Yeah, I mean it's a project, and he does spin. And he actually helped me propel my business really, because I'm more, you know, I'm not too business grounded. You know, I have a lot of vision and ideas, and I can be up here with it. He brings it down to make it manageable. Plus, he's the DJ. Like, if you got space, there's opportunity, and if you got a DJ, that's it right there. You know, so shouts out to him, and also my man Antoine Rucker. You know, he got his Glances of Gold project out. I collab with him as well. You know, it's a lot of people.
And that's who we were listening to earlier, right, Antoine?
Yeah, that's what we listening to.
Shout out to you, Antoine. You had some hot tracks.
Some hot tracks, dog. Some hot tracks.
You know.
If you want to come through the basement, come anytime. You know what I'm saying?
Nashville got a lot of rappers. Nashville got a lot of rappers. Like great rappers.
Nashville. This it's happening.
It's happening right now, and it's crazy that it's just now happening right now. Like it, you know.
And where did you hear it first? Very rare.
Very rare.
X marks the spot.
You already know, man. For sure.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming through.
Off top,
Best
man.
of luck to you.
For sure.
Man, we out.